chilly but pleasant day here at Home Park as Plymouth Argyle prepare to do battle with John Deehan's Wigan Athletic. Yes, a warm welcome for a game which Mick Jones has described as a six-pointer. The Lancashire outfit are just 5 points away from the relegation zone, and with Plymouth's next two games against fellow relegation strugglers Brentford and Carlisle, the next couple of weeks are really crucial for Plymouth. The new year has failed to see a single point being picked up by Plymouth. Last Saturday they suffered a 2-1 defeat up at Chesterfield. The most disappointing aspect being that Argyle rarely look like hitting the back of the net. Indeed, with the low amount of chances created, Mick Jones claimed even Alan Shearer would have failed to score. With that in mind, Adrian Littlejohn returns to the side at number 9. He was dropped last week, and the best way for Littlejohn to answer his critics would be to score a few goals this afternoon. Chris Billy returns from suspension, like having a new signing according to Mick Jones. The reliable John Sheffield's in goal for Plymouth this afternoon. Number 2 Simon Collins, number 3 Paul Williams, number 4 Ronnie Morget, number 5 Mick Heathcote, number 6 Jason Rowbottom, 7 Martin Barlow, 8 Mark Saunders, 9 the return of Adrian Littlejohn, 10 top scorer Carlo Corazon, and 11 Chris Billy. Richard Logan, Earl Jean and Danny O'Hagan are the substitutes. As for Wigan, well, a series of injuries have prevented the Latics from getting any sort of run together. Fairly well-known names such as the Spaniard Izerido Diaz, defender Gavin Johnson and midfielder Brendan O'Connor are all recent victims. Highly rated defender Pat McGibbon and former Sheffield United and Norwich man Carl Bradshaw both had to join John Deehan's selection problems today. Both players missed today's game, McGibbon with damaged ankle ligament sustained last week against Bristol City. Bradshaw, meantime, is serving a one-match ban. Lee Butler's in goal for Wigan Athletic this afternoon. Number 2 Scott Green. Number 3 is to return to Home Park for Steve Morgan. Number 4 Colin Greenall. 5 Ian Kilford. 6 Roberto Martinez. 7 David Lee. 8 Paul Rogers. 9 Graham Jones. 10 Graham Branch. And 11 Kevin Sharp. David Lowe, Paul Warne and George Schmitz, I think I pronounced his name right, are the Wigan substitutes this afternoon. Paul Taylor's the referee this afternoon. He's been a league ref since 1990. The assistants are Mr. Al Jones and Mr. I. Whitehouse. On either side will be particularly comfortable in their current placing. Argyle are currently second from bottom with 25 points this season, whilst Wigan are ninth from bottom in the league at the moment with 9 wins, 5 draws and 12 defeats, giving them 32 points, but that's just 5 points off the relegation zone. But I think it's fair to say it's exciting times for Wigan Athletic. With Dave Whelan pumping lots of money into the club, there have been several 6-figure fee transfers this season. And last, of course, is Wigan got promotion, and a 25,000 all-seater stadium is imminent. So can Argyle pick up the first points of 1998? They're attacking from left to right in the first half, in their green and white shirts. Wigan in their change strip of all yellow. A big game awaits us at Home Park. Plymouth Argyle versus Wigan Athletic. So dead on 3 o'clock, this game gets underway. Martin Barlow pumps the ball towards Ronnie Morget. Morget gets up well. Carlo Corazon, which brings the ball down, showing a bit of skill. He just needs a bit of support now. Well, Corazon never gave up, but fails to win inside a throw-in. Not the biggest crowd of the season, I'm afraid to say, here at Home Park. But the fans that have turned up this afternoon are in good voice. Ronnie Morget trying to pick up a ball towards Mark Saunders, but too central, and it's easy for the goalkeeper Lee Butler. Well, Corazon tries to put Lee Butler under pressure, but Butler gets a good clearance in, but only as far as Heathcote. Billy returns it to the Argyle captain, and now it's Adrian Littlejohn. The flag stays down. It's Carlo Corazon early on, but his first touch laid him down, and Lee Butler rushing out of goal gets a good pair of hands on that. Corazon. Neat layoff to Adrian Littlejohn. But Scott Green, good player that he is, gets the ball away. Well, a rash challenge there from Simon Collins, but the offside flag is up. And John Sheffield, ever present this season in goal for Plymouth Argyle. He passes the responsibility of this free kick to Jason Rowbottom. Corazon's caused early problems for Wigan in the air. And now it's Martin Barlow. Paul Williams. And Littlejohn's now switched to the left-hand side. He's got Saunders and Corazon as well as Billy in the penalty area. His cross is good, but Wigan got to the ball first. Not the best of touches though, Wigan won't be pleased with that, and now it's Morget to Martin Barlow. Rowbottom comes from defence to help support Argyle on the right-hand side, but instead it's Mick Heathcote on the ball. Heathcote, a mistake by the Argyle captain, a rare mistake of that, but good covering back by Collins, who gets his captain out of jail. Heathcote won't want many repeats of that bit of action. Here's Collins again. The captain Greenall. Nice touch there from Sharp. Now it's Rowbottom. Heathcote, that's more like it. But Graham Jones was fouled. And Wigan will have a chance to create one of their first serious attacks of the afternoon. This is Kilford. Well, the sun may be shining, but it's very cold out here this afternoon. Danger of freezing here. Saunders flattened, but the referee wants none of it. Well, Argyle do get a free kick, but in the opinion of the Argyle faithful, it's for the wrong offence. Mark Saunders on the ground in a heap, sandwiched between two Wigan players, certainly felt that from up here. And he's just coming to his senses. Saunders enjoying one of his longest runs in the side since joining Argyle from Tiverton. He's made 19 full appearances this season and scored the goal in that fine performance up at Watford Christmas time. Norman Medhurst looks a concerned man. I think Saunders just looks dazed and confused more than anything else at the moment. Well, the Wigan fans getting a little impatient. Norman Medhurst sensibly taking his time, and thankfully Saunders is all right to continue as Rowbottom takes the free kick. Aiming towards Heathcote. Gilf. Greenall got there first. Bit of continental magic there from Martinez. Graham Jones out wide, sensible ball to Kevin Sharp. Paul Williams, a small man, but he gets into his head to that one. Barlow, good football by Argyle, taking their time. Oh, Corazon, almost a lovely turn. Corazon on the left-hand side, screaming for the ball. And on the right-hand side is Chris Billy. Can Morget find him? Heathcote. A Wigan player's lost his boot, I think it's Graham Branch. Well, Argyle have a lot of joy on this right-hand side this season. And they're trying to build something up here now. Barlow. Littlejohn. What can Littlejohn produce here? His attempted cross was cut out there by Greenall, but Barlow's in possession for Plymouth. Lovely ball there from Corazon. Morget asking too much of Barlow, and it's back to the keeper. Branch has put his boot back on and can now attempt to try and get the ball off Billy. The ball's always going to go behind here. The number 3 there, a familiar face for Plymouth fans, Steve Morgan. Morgan made 121 appearances for Plymouth before he moved on to the Premier League with Coventry City back in 1993. The Sky Blues freed Morgan in the close season of 1996. 29 years of age now, Morgan. He was highly rated at one stage. He was tipped for big things when he was initially signed from Blackpool for Plymouth. If I remember rightly, he once scored for Argyle against Wigan when Wigan got relegated from the second division last time. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm sure it was a nice free kick goal. Heathcote, the footwork was a bit high there. Billy's a bit disgusted with the decision of the referee. Well, 7 minutes into this game, it's a rather slow start, and I think it's fair to say neither goalkeeper's been threatened at all. It's a bit of a midfield battle out there at the moment, as both sides try to get early dominance on this game. Greenall, get on with it. It's the message from the Plymouth fans. You can see why I was so impatient there, because it was a poor free kick, and now it's Littlejohn. Barlow, a ball over the top, looking for Corazon. Saunders is in the penalty area. Billy's to his right. Corazon. Well, Billy tries to dig out a cross. It won't go behind. Instead, it will fall to Corazon. Good defending by Wigan. And they get a throw in as well. Wigan player, I think it's Graham Jones, is still on the touchline being treated. I think it looks like for an eye wound. Just above his right eye. Well, Graham Branch is doing his shoelaces up. That's what the delay was for. And the Argyle fans, so early in this game, already not pleased with the tactics being employed by Wigan. It's Barlow. Morget. Martin Barlow. Well, Barlow's being tempted to run at the Wigan defence. It's an outstanding run. He gets the rub of the green as well. And in the end, it runs kindly for Lee Butler. Well, Barlow, determination, got him through into the penalty area. He had very little support, so had to go alone. Morgan was fouled. The Wigan physio asking the referee for permission to bring on Graham Jones, and indeed Graham Jones returns to the field of play, and once again Wigan have 11 players. Greenall's free kick then. It's low, looking for Branch. Branch is dispossessed by Barlow. Saunders making a good run in from midfield, but he's not picked out by Chris Billy. Rogers beat Corazon to the ball there. Sharp. Back to Lee Butler. And Corazon, if he keeps doing that, he's going to get a deflection or something from one of those back passes there. He's certainly not giving up the chase. It's now Littlejohn. Well, it looks hopeful for Corazon. Corazon! The keeper lost it. Unfortunately, Paul Rogers kept his cool. Well, I said if Corazon kept pressurising Lee Butler, he would get some joy, and it was certainly the case there. He beat Lee Butler to the ball, but thankfully for the Wigan goalkeeper, his blushes were spared by Paul Rogers. That's woken the Argyle fans up. Lovely touch by Saunders to Ronnie Morget. Barlow now. Barlow going for the low drive. Good pair of hands by Lee Butler. Well, Lee Butler was recalled to the first team last week in the defeat against Bristol City, following an injury to the first choice Roy Carroll, and after a scare with Corazon, he was back to his best from that shot there by Martin Barlow. Here's Martin Barlow again. Poor ball there to Scott Green. Jones. Martinez. Branch. Well, Wigan looking the most dangerous in the whole game. Finding the shot by Branch. Made his name Branch at Tranmere. Not with shots like that. It was never going to trouble John Sheffield in the Plymouth Argyle goal. 3 away wins this season, Wigan Athletic, including most recently against Wycombe. Very good win for them. Graham Branch, he's looked the most dangerous player for Wigan in his opening stages, along with Martinez. On that right-hand side, he attempts to get across him, but it was rather low and easy for Rowbottom to cut out. Corazon now. He's had a good start to the game, Corazon, looking assured, and it's now Littlejohn. Rowbottom. Billy's on the right-hand side, found by Mick Heathcote. Barlow, I thought he was going to go for a shot then. Instead, Mark Saunders does, but there was 2 players blocking him out. But the pressure will continue with Paul Williams. Bit of sustained pressure from Plymouth, and the fans are liking it. Barlow, comfortable on the ball. And then goes and loses possession, as always happens. Rowbottom is determined. Counts for nothing, that was Graham Jones attempts to get on the break, but Mick Heathcote was live to the danger. Billy, nice ball to Corazon. Morget. Too much pace on the ball from Morget, and Morget knows it. But the thinking was right, and that's why the Argyle fans applaud. Number 11 is Sharp. Sharp holds his head in his hands, disappointed with himself there. The game's just starting to waken up now, after a rather slow and sluggish start. The ball stays in play, it's Billy. Littlejohn's the furthest man forward. Appeals for a free kick, he won't get it, instead it's Morget. Barlow with the outside of the foot. Williams did well to get any sort of contact on that, for such a short man. And that's Rowbottom. So where Williams is more comfortable, running at players. Keeps the ball in play. But Wigan dealing with the danger well in defence at the moment. But Argyle keep dispossessing Wigan. What can they do with the ball though? They keep losing possession as well. That's Greenall's long clearance, but it's a rather hopeful ball, and now it's Rowbottom. One for Corazon. They could go anywhere here. Littlejohn. Paul Williams. 3 players in the box. One of them's Corazon. What great strength by the Canadian international. Corazon's furious that he didn't get a free kick, and even more furious that his free kick's been awarded against him. Well, Corazon will work until he drops, and he's proving that this afternoon. 110% effort from the Argyle number 10. Steve Morgan. David Lee. He can be so dangerous when running on the wing. Not really had a chance to show his skills so far in this game. Been a busy week here at Home Park. Argyle fans will be relieved to know that there will be a club in existence next season. Macaulay will continue to be at the club, which is very good news indeed. And Paddy Wilson, who joined the club in the summer, has now left the club on a free to join Doncaster Rovers. Straight away here, the referee calls the physio. It looks serious. The reaction of the referee suggests that. Holding his head, this Wigan player who's down. I think it's Martinez down. Roberto Martinez, the Spaniard, joined the club in January of 1995. He was top scorer in the first season at Wigan with 13 goals, but when Wigan got promoted last season, he got just a 5. So sporting behaviour is so often evident in football nowadays. Argyle retain possession thanks to Graham Jones. 16 minutes into this second division fixture. Still goalless. Chris Billy, back from suspension. Great news for Argyle. He's such a good player. Player of the year, of course. And he's showing his skills here against his fellow number 11, Sharp. And Kevin Sharp, who's not enjoyed the best of seasons at Wigan, receives further bad news here with us. Booking, the first player to go into the book this afternoon. It appeared that Billy had beaten him for pace. Sharp retaliated with a bit of a needless foul. And Argyle get a free kick. Sharp gets a yellow card. So a bit of danger here for Wigan to endure. Martin Barlow can take the free kick. Well, the wind helps it along its way, but Branch can clear it with ease. Williams, under pressure from Martinez, has to play it back to John Sheffield. Corazon doing well in the air this afternoon. That was Scott Green's clearance. Williams. On the halfway line, it's a throw into Wigan. That's Graham Jones. Graham Branch. Wigan playing the ball around nicely and getting further up and up that pitch. We're thrown in the end. Looks like David Lee will take it. They leave it in the end actually for Kilford. Kilford not really and boast much support, and he only finds Lee. Lee gets a lovely cross in fairness. It's Branch who almost got in there. The half shot there from Sharp cleared by Collins. Now it's Steve Morgan. Morget. Appeared to be a push on Corazon there. And the referee again ignores Corazon's claims. Martinez now in a bit of space. This is dangerous. Morget, lovely play. Morget back pedaling, did well to cut out the danger, and Wigan will earn the first corner of the afternoon.
Please go to the main game.
David Lee will take the corner then. Plenty of bodies pushed forward. All but two players and the goalkeeper back forward for Wigan. Sheffield struggling. Almost in there was Kilford. Morgan now. Can he score against his former club? Lee, he's going to smash one, isn't he? Oh, it's a lovely chip from Lee off the crossbar. Argyle get a bit of luck. David Lee, we all thought he'd smash it in. Instead he went for the delicate lob. Outstanding play by David Lee. And the combination of the woodwork, Mick Heathcote and John Sheffield prevented Wigan from opening the lead. But that's the best chance of the game so far. And it's come after 20 minutes. Good ball though. Argyle now with a bit of danger on their own to boast about. Williams trying to cross it in towards Corazon. And Paul Rogers concedes a corner kick in the end. Well, Wigan very nearly scored from that corner kick. Can Argyle pose a similar threat? Barlow takes this corner. It's a good standard. Collins was almost in there, but he fouled in the process. And Wigan can breathe a sigh of relief. Not that they were worried for much. Right. Harmlessly runs through there to John Sheffield. Now Little John. Big game for Little John. Haven't really seen him pose a threat to Lee Butler so far, but the game is still young. Corazon to Chris Billy. Little John almost got in there. Scott Green did enough to put him off. And the game's at a good pace now. End-to-end action. Morgan to Green. Green gets past Corazon with a nice bit of skill. But then the pass wasn't of a similar standard and it goes straight to Barlow. But Barlow seems to be joining in the fun, wants to give Green another chance. It's now Lee. Graham Jones with a nice little flick on and deserved a bit of support in fairness. Halfway through the first half. The Argyle fans lending their vocal support to try and get behind their team. Morgan wanted the free kick. They have a shout to the referee. The referee seems to be the type of man who's going to let the game flow this afternoon. It's going to be something pretty serious for him to blow up. Again, the midfield scrap dominating this game. Lovely deft touch there from Martinez to Kilford. And Kilford is searching for Jones. The pace of the ball just gets the better of the Wigan number 9. Well, it's a cliche, but this game does need a goal to liven up proceedings. A bit of suicide defending, but in the end it works out very nicely indeed for Wigan. Such a shame that they can't pick up a nice pass for the front men. Final ball's let Wigan down so far after some nice approach play. Perhaps Kilford will change things. This is Branch. Lee. Round 1, but not round Barlow. Having to be a pretty physical game at the moment. And Corazon gets a free kick. The referee won't allow for that, Robot, so you've got to take it again. Rowbottom pumps the ball forward. Corazon, can he win yet another battle in the air? Indeed he does. Morget, the foot was up high. Hands behind the back by the referee, Paul Taylor. Well, some people might favour this standard of refereeing where you let the game flow, but when the foot up was high dangerously there as it was then, you'd expect a free kick. Morget there doesn't complain, he gets on with it. That's his style. Morgan. Collins, a disappointing ball to Morget, and Morget letting Collins know that. Morget, great play by the Argyle number 4. Now Littlejohn, can he take advantage of that? Good work. Williams making an outstanding run from defence. Williams, back to Littlejohn. Littlejohn shooting at goal. Took a deflection and it's a corner kick. Promising break that for Plymouth. Paul Williams' outstanding run. And in the end, Littlejohn's shot takes a deflection and Argyle will get their second corner of the game. 26 minutes into this first half. Heathcote, Collins is in there, Morget's in there. But so too is Scott Green. Lee, nobody forward to take advantage of that clearance, and Argyle can build from the back. But not with balls like that from Rowbottom. This is now Jones. But Rowbottom makes up for his mistake with a great interception, and now it's Martin Barlow. Barlow being encouraged to move forward by the Argyle fans. And Scott Green with a foul. There's a chance for the defenders from the back to push forward here from a promising position for Barlow. Collins and Heathcote stand by the wall. You've got Morget, Saunders, Corazon, Billy and Littlejohn, all in there or thereabouts in the penalty area. There's Corazon. Came off a Wigan player last. The Wigan players complain, Argyle won't they? They've got their third corner of the game. Bit of concerted pressure here from Plymouth. So the pressure continues with Barlow. Argyle play it short. Billy, that's a great cross. Saunders goes for goal, and Lee Butler again gets his hands to it. Hatsu with Corazon waiting to take advantage of any rebound. But it's fair to say it's Argyle's best spell of the game, and they continue now with Billy. Billy, I think he was trying to find Corazon. It was too far to the right, and in the end, Argyle will be happy just to get a throw in. Dramatic clearance there by Colin Greenall. Billy. Billy, it's a good cross. Butler struggles. Morget at goal. Corazon failed to get a touch to it. Perhaps the best chance for Plymouth in this game. Morget with a stab at the ball. Corazon hoping to get a foot onto it. Any contact and that would have gone in. After Butler struggled with the cross initially. But then in the end, Corazon failed to take advantage of what was almost an open goal. Rowbottom. Argyle will be eager to continue the pressure. But for now they have to defend. Kevin Sharp. Still Sharp. Determination. Rather half-hearted shot at goal there. And it's easy for Argyle to play the danger. Barlow. Late challenge there from Sharp. There's a tackle on Barlow, and Sharp had a better watch. He'd already been booked. You fear if he hadn't been booked he would have got a yellow card then, but the referee using a bit of common sense. But Sharp, it was a bit of a poor challenge, and he's lucky to stay on the field. Especially considering he's already had one yellow card this afternoon. Rowbottom. This is Graham Jones, danger man for Wigan this afternoon. And it's the experienced Colin Greenall wearing the number 4 shirt who gets the ball forward, but it's another poor ball in fairness. But Collins' first touch laid him down, and Wigan can still build, you know. Here's Corazon. He's making a nuisance of himself all afternoon. Littlejohn, the foul by Greenall. Littlejohn, a dramatic fall onto the ground, and Argyle have a free kick. And suddenly there are plenty of options for Plymouth. Heathcote's pushed forward, so perhaps they could look for the head of one of the big central defenders, or they could have a stab at goal. It's central, and not so far out as you'd imagine. Goals direct from free kicks have been a rarity at Home Park this season. They've had plenty of shots, but either Barlow or Corazon will take their chance here against Butler. Wigan look worried. Heathcote and Saunders making their presence known in that ball. Corazon drills it in low, and it takes a deflection. Therefore, it's a corner. Heathcote will stay forward then. As Barlow takes Argyle's 4th corner of the afternoon. Morget. Butler had his eye on the ball all the time and gathered it quite safely. A wasted goal kick. The lack of goals have been a problem for Plymouth, as I said at the very beginning of the programme. Mick Jones apparently has made 10 loan inquiries trying to sign a striker on a loan basis. Mark Steen's been mentioned, Marco Gabbiadini, Kevin Francis, and even former Pilgrim Mickey Evans. Despite his really 100% tireless work, Mick Jones has had no joy with his inquiry so far. So for now, Argyle having to make do with the squad that they've got. Corazon. Oh, Barlow's in a bit of space. Barlow failed to pick out his man. Only his former teammate, Steve Morgan. Rowbottom. Corazon. He's in the walls this afternoon, Corazon. He gets a free kick though. Give him a bit of comfort. And now Saunders, Heathcote and Collins all push forward again. Argyle have had plenty of chances to create something from a set piece, and here's yet another opportunity. We're approaching the 34th minute. Barlow. Adrian Littlejohn pushes out wide on that right-hand side. Barlow, first time cross on the cards. Swinging it in towards Chris Billy. Heathcote's in there. But Butler shows his strength and determination to hold on to that ball. He's not going to give that up whether they've had a fight. Good play there by Williams to dispossess Martinez. .50-50 on the foul state there, and it runs through to Sharp. Green. Goal kick. As you were, it's John Sheffield. Well, Morgan's not received a single boo from the Argyle crowd, so perhaps they like him enough to give him that honour. But saying that, Morgan hasn't received a single round of applause either, so... Mixed day for him. It's Barlow now. Barlow. Becoming an interesting tussle between Barlow and Rogers. Rogers came out on top on that occasion. Very well done. What were you thinking? Heathcote. Scott Green, eyes always on the ball, and now it's Kilford. Graham Jones, the flag stays down. despite appeals from the faithful Argyle fans for offside. Jones to Lee. Lee, he's always likely to get a cross in. He doesn't fail there. This is Kilford. Great save by John Sheffield. The ball was stolen through, and Kilford, second time lucky, tucks the ball into the back of the net. Terrible goal from Argyle's point of view to concede. But Ian Kilford, 8 goals last season, another one to his name today. 37 minutes gone. And the initial heroics by John Sheffield to cut out the first shot count for nothing as Kilford tucks in the rebound. Well, Argyle fans watched in desperation. Plymouth 0, Wigan 1. Well, Argyle are a little more likely to score this afternoon. But it's Wigan who have that all-important first goal. Their 17th goal away from home this season. And now it's up to Argyle to get back into this game. Kilford may well have only been in the side this afternoon because of an injury to Pat McGibbon. But John Dean will be pleased that he was included because he's given Wigan the lead. Martinez now. Number 11, here's Sharp. Branch. Rowbottom now. Littlejohn's the only man forward at the moment, but players are certainly supporting him in numbers. This is Paul Williams. But Williams is having to go all alone. It's a one-man show and he's not Superman. And easily dispossessed by the Wigan defence. Morget. That's smart in Barlow. Players like him are going to have to play a significant role for Argyle with their crosses, for example. Can Argyle get that all-important equaliser before the break? Morget. Billy can't keep the ball in play, and Argyle fans getting restless. Barlow. Adrian Littlejohn. Morget again loses out. Oh, a stunning burst of pace here from David Lee, through on goal. Oh, what an outstanding finish by David Lee. Wigan go 2-0 up, and Argyle have an almighty battle on their hands now to get back into this game. 40 minutes gone. And David Lee followed Scott Green from Bolton to Springfield Park in the summer in a £225,000 move. It's a lot of money, but it's money well spent with form like that. Great finish. John Sheffield had no hope, and Wigan are now 2-0 up. And just like against Bristol Rovers in the last home game, Argyle are now 2-0 down and have a fight on their hands to make any sort of comeback. Well, he hit the woodwork earlier on in this game. He's more fortunate on this occasion. Well, we've read so many times this season about the spirit in the Argyle camp. It's a real test of that now. Do they have what it takes to get back into this game? Mick Jones has got an important half-time team talk on his hands. He's got to say a lot of things to get his team back on course. But David Lee, first of all, great pace, and then what a fantastic finisher. You can only admire it. Really is standard of the highest order. See why he used to play Premier League football. Billy, that's more like it from Argyle's number 11. But his cross is cut out by Green, and Argyle will have to make do with our 5th corner of the afternoon. Barlow plays it short. Billy, opportunity of a cross. It's a great cross, and from 2 yards out, headed over by Morget. Well, that's the best opportunity of our first half for Plymouth. Really should have scored, or at least have forced to save that at Lee Butler. Instead they did neither. Free kick to Plymouth. Terrible free kick in fairness. Now to Martinez. Rowbottom turns and will play it back to his keeper. Will he know? He'll settle for the throw-in. Can Wigan make it through before half-time? Really would put them in total command of this game. At 2-0, you think Argyle might have a small chance. Martinez. Plenty of options for Martinez. A long-range effort there from Renal. Saunders. Rowbottom takes his time to try and pick out a man, and in the end throws a nice ball out to Paul Williams. Williams, lovely skill to get past Lee, taste of his own medicine, and there's Little John with a header, and again it's over. Well, Argyle would claim that there isn't a 2-goal difference between the two sides this afternoon. Yet just like Chesterfield last week, Argyle have rarely threatened Lee Butler with shots on goal. That was a rare chance for Little John, but it was over. Barlow. Referee playing the advantage, and Barlow gets out of that scramble. We're in first half stoppage time. Can Argyle get a goal to at least appease the fans? Not with balls like that from Heathcote. In the end, Argyle perhaps fortunate to even get a throw in there. All eyes on the referee. How long will he add for this stoppage time? Barlow to Chris Billy. Billy, that's a lovely cross. No excuses for missing. Little John claims he was pushed, wants a penalty. All he gets is groans of disappointment that he didn't head Argyle back into this game. It was easier to score. And Lee Butler will be a very relieved man indeed. Sarcastic applause from the Argyle fans. They get a free kick this time. No time to waste. Red Bull will take this as quickly as he can. Horizon got there. Wigan right in their luck in defence. Half time can't come quick enough for them. But the front page, Lee was almost through again. John Sheffield. Well, Plymouth 0, Wigan 2 is the story at half time. It took 37 minutes for Wigan to score the first goal of the game when Ian Kilford, at the second attempt, gave them the lead. David D was so composed after 40 minutes to put Wigan 2-0 up. Argyle really should have got one back with headed opportunities for Littlejohn and Morget, but instead it's a battle on the half for Argyle to enjoy in the second half. It's Plymouth 0, Wigan Athletic 2. Well, the battle cry's been sounded by the Argyle fans. They're doing their very best to put Plymouth back in this game. Plymouth 0, Wigan 2. Says it all, really. We're going to have an action-packed second half for Plymouth to get any joy from this game and pick up their first points of 1998. The first goal was a bit of faster concede in fairness. The second from David Lee was pure class. Well, these sides have met 6 times at home park. Argyle have won on 4 occasions. Wigan's one win previously was ironically a 2-0 win back in April 1983. The only draw between these sides was also in 1983, which was a 0-0 draw. So history's on Argyle's side. And then these sides' last meeting at home park, they finished Plymouth 3, Wigan 1. And on that occasion, Adrian Littlejohn scored 2 goals. The second was pure class, where he turned his defender, produced a stunning finish. That was in the promotion season. And we're going to need more of that from Littlejohn if Argyle are going to get any joy from this second division fixture. Here's Littlejohn, the man who scored those 2 goals in this last game at home park. And Argyle can get a bit of comfort from the fact in the last game against Bristol Rovers they were 2-0 down at half time, but were very unlucky in the end not to get something from the game. They bit of a comeback, scored 1, should have scored a couple more. Argyle are making a bit of a habit falling behind in games recently. Williams. Argyle need an early goal to get the crowd behind their side. With balls like that, you're in for a disappointing second half, I fear. Here's Ronnie Morget. Really should have scored late in the first half. And here's Adrian Littlejohn now. Argyle are going to have to chase this game. Every second counts, in the words of immortal Paul Daniels. Morget into the penalty area. Cleared by Colin Greenall. Now it's Rowbottom. Ball's out of play from Paul Williams. Argyle's passing is short of confidence. The scorer of the first goal, Ian Kilford. Long ball, searching for Graham Jones. Now this is Roberto Martinez. Ball couldn't be kept in play and it's a goal kick to Plymouth. Argyle do have attacking options on the bench. They got Oljon and Danny O'Hagan, two strikers, as well as Richard Logan, who scored earlier this season up at Wigan. Ironically, both the goal scorers from that game earlier this season at Wigan are on the bench this afternoon. David Lowe, the Wigan goal scorer, also fails to make the starting 11. John Sheffield. Billy. Simon Collins, unopposed as he enters the Wigan half. Billy. Billy. Corazon with the flick on. Paul Williams rushing in. And as expected, he really couldn't keep the ball in play, but it was a bit more promising from him. At least they got the ball whipped into the box. You have to do that much more in the second half. Former Lincoln, Villa and Barnsley man Lee Butler, 31 years of age now. And at that stage of his career, he really wants to be playing regular first team football. This is Lee. Graham Branch. Ian Kilford. Well, where's the marking? Finally, Rowbottom approaches him, but it's not enough. Yes, it is. Excellent. Number 11, Sharp. Picks out Kilford. He scored once this afternoon, trying to step another, but there was no one to support him. And Sheffield will now pump the ball forward, looking for Littlejohn. Littlejohn, good first touch. Scott Green with a tackle. Adrian Littlejohn on the ground. And the yellow card will be produced for the second time this afternoon. Scott Green joins Kevin Sharp in the book. Green can't have many complaints about that. Littlejohn first touch had beaten Green and was fouled in the process. Paul Warren might be introduced to the field of play in a few minutes' time. He's warming up on the touchline, but for now we're going to have to concentrate on this free kick from Martin Barlow as Littlejohn limps back into the penalty area. Let's hope he's okay. Martinez and Lee are the wall. Barlow, free kick, comes off Corazon, wonderful lay back and it's easy for Mark Saunders. Plymouth are back in this game at 2-1. Mark Saunders with a simple task of putting Argyle back in this game with his second goal of the season. And now we have a second half to enjoy. 51 minutes gone, Plymouth 1, Wigan 2. It came at the right time as well, as Wigan make that substitution. They would have preferred it to be under better circumstances. Graham Branch has come off, and Paul Warren. He's been mainly a sub this season, no surprise it was a sub again this afternoon. He was signed from Wroxham for £25,000 in the summer. Well, they scored at this time in the game against Bristol Rovers, but failed to score a second. They'll be hoping to go one step further this afternoon. It's Barlow. Suddenly Argyle have a lot more to play for. Morget, the Argyle, former Argyle man Morgan stops Morget in his tracks, and now Warren gets his first touch of the game. Warren and Billy are having a little tussle, and finally the referee blows up for a free kick. Plenty of time now for Plymouth to get back in this game. Listen to the atmosphere, it's changed completely. Here is Saunders. Paul Williams. It's an awkward cross. Heathcote challenges Butler. And in the end it came off Corazon last, and it's a goal kick. Well, why do Argyle make things difficult for themselves by giving sides a first half advantage? They all seem to be better in the second half, but they all seem to be chasing the game by that time. It seems to take Argyle 45 minutes just to warm up. Surely that ball's out of play. The referee doesn't think so, and now it's Corazon. Williams came off Rogers, and it's a throw-in, which will be taken quickly, but too quickly for Littlejohn. Heathcote now. Billy now, on the right-hand side. Billy takes on Sharp, but he fails to get the ball past Greenall, and it's a throw-in. Argyle now doing their very best to produce a comeback to remember. This is Billy. More conviction from Argyle in the second half. Saunders tries to turn, cleared. Green, I think it was, who got the vital touch. Lee can only flick it on for a throw-in. Barlow, the ball stays in. Barlow producing miracles on the touchline, and Argyle have their sixth corner of the game. There's a crowded goalmouth in there. Heathcote, Littlejohn and Corazon, as well as Collins, all there or thereabouts. In the end it failed to reach any of them, swang behind harmlessly for a goal kick. Well, on the break, Argyle will have to watch Wigan, and Paul Warren could now put Wigan back in a commanding lead, but good play there by Collins. Warren could have been a substitute hero there. Let's not forget, Argyle will have to attack, but they'll have to defend at times as well. Mustn't forget that. It's Williams. The fullback attacks Wigan on the left-hand side. Williams, across, he's going to try and find Billy. Morget got there first. Now Morget and Morgan having a tussle as Argyle try and get through, and Littlejohn from 2 yards out heads it wide. Oh, what does Littlejohn have to do to hit the target? Tried to flick it into the corner, and instead it was wide of Butler's goal. And the referee also had a quick word with Steve Morgan and Ronnie Morget, who had a little battle that was far from illegal, let's say. Let's leave it at that. But for now, all eyes back on the football, as it should be. This time Corazon with a foul. Corazon, better watch it out. Overreact, mate, and you might get a booking. Maybe that would be completely unnecessary. So Wigan can just calm things down. As Greenall drives it in low straight to Morget. Littlejohn, determined, gets it. On the left-hand side, it's Adrian Littlejohn. Littlejohn going wide. And in the end, loses out at the attention of Green and Kilford enough to dispossess Argyle's number 9. Littlejohn and Green having an interesting tussle at the moment. Collins rather clumsy, and it's now Graham Jones. The last player you want to concede possession to. It's Lee. Kevin Sharp. Sharp blocked by Rowbottom, and Argyle now can regroup. Jason Rowbottom. Martin Barlow has to check, but can now push forward. Rowbottom continues his run. Here's Corazon. Corazon's cross, it will find Paul Williams. On target, but never enough pace to trouble Butler. Lee beats the attentions of Williams, and now it's Collins to take on. Lee. Well, in the end, tussled off the ball by Collins, and all that fancy work counts for nothing. Williams. Littlejohn. Signs of the old Adrian Littlejohn here. Still he goes on. It took 2 players to stop him in the end, and it's a throw-in. Chris Billy takes his time, and time's not Argyle's best friend at the moment. Littlejohn. Patient build-up from Plymouth. No one wide on the left, and it's now Williams. Williams to Barlow. Argyle perhaps being too patient. This is Rowbottom, finding a ball into the penalty area, but not good enough. And all that patient build-up counts for nothing in the end, I'm afraid. With half an hour left. Plymouth Argyle 1, Wigan Athletic 2. Chris Billy, back from suspension today. It's been a constant threat on the right-hand side. And then produces an appalling cross, but he'll get a second bite of the cherry. Barlow. And the cross evaded almost everyone until David Lee finally took command. Heathcote, that's better. Heathcote, what a strong, determined player he can be at times. Paul Williams with a foul. David Lee holds his ankle. And Paul Williams being completely neutral. Could have expected a booking with that foul. Instead, the referee just gives a free kick, and David Lee thankfully is okay. 29 minutes of this game left. 29 minutes for Plymouth to try and get something from the game. Littlejohn. Argyle's throw in. John Sheffield finally gets it forward. Morget with a flick on. Greenall was there first. Corazon surely going to play it out wide to Williams. Argyle pushing bodies into the penalty area. But Lee showing no signs of that tackle a few moments ago. Back in the action, and Argyle get a throw in. Heathcote starting to push forward into the penalty area. Argyle obviously fancying their chances here. Barlow. Williams, can he produce a cross of quality? It looks good, but Lee Butler's good goalkeeping in the end saves Wigan. Collins sticks out a foot and finds Morget. Morget's got a bit of time. Oh dear, too much time in the end. Greenall cuts it out. He's had a good game in the back, Colin Greenall. See why he's still at the club. Martinez picks up the ball. And then a simple pass to Greenall. 24 years of age, Greenall. Playing like an 18-year-old. Enthusiastic to the end, isn't he? I'm sure that came off Rowbottom, and Wigan will earn their second corner of the afternoon. So Argyle have been trying to concentrate on the second half of getting back into this game. For now, we'll have to momentarily at least concentrate on defending this corner kick, which David Lee will take. Vital Argyle to hold out. Billy got there first, always going to do it as well, determined as ever. Number 2 here, Scott Green. That's good, Little John. Keep up the good work. This is Paul Warren, throw-in. Ronnie Morget. Argyle can't get it out of the midfield zone at the moment. They might be able to now. But nobody forward to run onto Corrison's through ball. Oh dear, how close was Little John to getting onto the end of that back pass there? We'll never know. Not good enough that from Plymouth. I've got to be lucky to escape here. David Lee. Called Williams all problems all afternoon. Not just the goal, but with his general play. And here he is again showing some lovely play. The crosses are pretty poor in the end, unlike David Lee. Not typical of his performance this afternoon. It's getting colder all the time. Can Argyle warm things up with a goal? We're approaching the halfway mark of the second half. 2-1 Wigan lead. Dangerous break here being made by Kilford. Collins was alive to the danger. And a back pass there to Sheffield. Morget. Collins, a hopeful ball forward. They won't cause Green too many problems. Kevin Sharp. Jones almost finding Sharp. In the end it runs through to Sheffield. Argyle's momentum has been stopped in this last 10 minutes. They need to get back into this game. They need to start producing some chances. They might do here now with a free kick. Well, is the obvious man to take it, and Heathcote will push forward. As for Collins. Halfway through the second half. Barlow plays it short to Paul Williams. It needs a cross of quality. Morgan got there first. Ronnie Morget could have gone anywhere. Martin Barlow shoots, and that was just wide. 3 goals this season for Barlow. Could have been 4. Morget's shot looked promising as well before it hit Culford. The ball then fell to Martin Barlow, and his shot was just wide of Butler's goal. Free kick. Corazon well up. Not just a little pace to find Collins. And what's going on there? The referee seems some sort of infringement. Williams. Well, Williams with the second rather dangerous foul in the second half, and the referee might just lose a little patience with the former Coventry man. Admirably, Kilford didn't complain, and he now's got possession. Well, trying to find Warm, but rather too much pace on the ball, and it's a goal kick. Argyle have got Danny O'Hagan warming up on the touchline. His height might be an advantage to Argyle should they bring him on. Here's Carlo Corazon. Heathcote guilty of fouling Jones. Rather awkward ball for them to deal with, and in the end Heathcote illegally challenged Jones, and it's a goal, a free kick rather, on the halfway line. Well, it looked promising for Argyle when they got one back from Mark Saunders, but the momentum's just slowed down a little. As I said earlier, there's the goal scorer Saunders with the tackle on Ian Kilford. Martinez. It's only a throw-in for Wigan. Well played, Williams, for keeping the ball out of harm's reach. Kilford, the dangerous cross, but good goalkeeping from John Sheffield. Morgan. Now it's Morget. Morget, great play. And also from Williams to keep the ball in play. Corazon. Finally gets a free kick. Paul Rogers there, holding on just a little too much for the liking of Paul Taylor and his officials. And here is an opportunity for Plymouth to try and get back into the game through a Barlow free kick. The Argyle fans start their singing. They're doing their part. Now it's to the players to produce the second goal. Make Heathcote and tips over. Instinct save by Lee Butler. Argyle get their 7th corner of the game when perhaps they felt they deserved a goal there. Mick Heathcote. Bit of poor marking from Wigan in fairness. He got his header on target, but Lee Butler an instinct save to tip it over. He's now in action again, as is Heathcote. But Greenall can push the ball away. Nice little back heel, and Sharp pumps the ball forward. Only as far as row bottom though. Billy. Saunders almost heads the ball to himself. Morget. But Lee Butler was always going to get to the ball first. And things have just calmed down again. Littlejohn. Free kick. Kilford's not sure why, but the Argyle fans, the minute that challenge was made, were oohing and ahhing, and it's another free kick. They almost scored moments earlier through Heathcote. Heathcote's again pushed forward. He's the danger man for Plymouth at this stage. Straight into the hands of Butler. Heathcote pushed to the ground, chases the referee in anger. But the referee was never going to give a penalty in that situation. Billy. Put enough pressure on his man for him to concede a throw in, and here is Billy again. Bit of a battle between Billy and Sharp here. And it's a free kick to Wigan. Scott Greenhill's the man who'll take the free kick. .28 minutes into the second half, 17 minutes remaining. Bursting run being made here by Martinez. He has to check, but he still keeps possession. Sharp. Steve Morgan. Now it's Ronnie Morget. Number 10 is Corazon. Saunders. 50-50 ball. Great to see those two midfielders challenging for the ball. Corazon. Paul Williams. That's certainly woken the Argyle fans up. Oh, that was so nearly a good ball to Corazon and appreciated by the fans. Well, time again starting to run out for Plymouth. They're going to have to do something pretty quick now. They're out to get in a point, or at least a point from this game. Straight into Harms. Reach, Butler. And this is Ian Kilford. Still Kilford. Well, Graham Jones is, the threat of Graham Jones has been stemmed out well by Heathcote this afternoon. Hardly had a kick. Martinez in a bit of space in midfield. This is Kilford again. His goal could be crucial at the end of the day. Lovely ball there. Didn't have to move. Kevin Sharp. Morgan. Donned the number 3 shirt for Plymouth on so many occasions. Now he's employed by Wigan. Sharp. Martinez. David Lee. Wigan happy just to keep ball, but Williams with a great challenge. Gives Argyle possession again. Williams, as he fell to the ground, trying to pick out Corazon. Argyle have to start again, it's Rowbottom. Throw into Plymouth. Algene's now warming up on the touchline. He might be introduced in a few moments' time. Rowbottom. Martin Barlow. Argyle need him to produce a cross here. Morget. Collins was very nearly in there, but Green was there first. Crucial as well. Green's like a rock at the moment. Sharp. Heathcote chests it down. And plays it intelligently to Martin Barlow. Indirect free kick to Plymouth. That was Paul Warren with a foul. Straight to Steve Morgan. Jason Rowbottom, the only man back. Into the penalty area. Corazon punches, goes for it. Punched away by Butler. Martin Barlow! Stunning finish by Barlow. Butler could only punch the ball away. And Martin Barlow smashes the ball into the net. 13 minutes left. It's 2-2. The job's not finished for Argyle. 3 points still back in Plymouth. But Barlow so calm. to place the ball into the net there. He's been one of Argyle's best players this afternoon and he gets a deserved goal. Or can Argyle get a third? It seemed unlikely at half-time when Wigan had what seemed an uncommanding lead. The Wigan fans behind that goal now silent as Argyle try and push for a third goal. Barlow watches as Morget kicks the ball out of play. Scored 2 stunning long-range efforts against Walsall early this season, as well as one against Fulham. That's Barlow's now 4th goal of the season, and again it's a goal of quality. Sheffield, best played safe, kicks it into the stand. Kilford. It was a long time ago since he scored that opening goal of the game. The flag is up for offside. And John Dean standing up, head in his hands, wondering where it all went wrong. But I mentioned earlier in the game the spirit in the Argyle camp, and it was severely tested this afternoon, but they've come through it with good colours. Not flying colours yet, they need a third goal to get that accolade. Here's Little John, free kick. So Martin Barlow scored the 2nd goal. Can he create a 3rd? Here he is. Barlow summing up the Argyle spirit. Away by Greenall. Ronnie Morget now. Mick Heathcote. Barlow, he's picking out the Argyle captain. Butler punches it away. Billy lost his cool at the vital moment. "80 minutes gone, 10 minutes remaining, 2-2. One for Coruscant to chase. Oh, since the first minute, Coruscant's spirit has been admirable. Here's Little John. How he'd love to score a goal. Barlow with a header. Never ever going to threaten Lee Butler. Well, can Wigan produce a sucker punch and score a 3rd goal? Anything's likely in this game. So it's an Argyle free kick. Argyle running forward. Not a good free kick, I'm afraid, and Coruscant would have to be Superman to keep that ball in play. Poor old John Dean, so animated on that touchline. He'd be a football manager. Kilford. They might cheer Dean up here. Graham Jones. Well, we haven't really seen much of Graham Jones in this game, considering he scored 33 league and cup goals last season. Well, Adrian Littlejohn would have dearly loved to have scored this afternoon. He's worked so hard without any real reward. And Eljon, with 5 goals this season, will come on to try and help Argyle score that 3rd and all-important goal. Billy now. Billy, a low drive. Butler was beaten. Heathcote beats his own man Saunders to the ball. McHeathcote back to his keeper John Sheffield, and Sheffield pumps the ball into the Wigan half. Just. Argyle throw in. Argyle fans want a third goal. Give them a bit of winter cheer. Attack is the cry, and Argyle certainly had that on their minds as Collins picks out Chris Billy fantastically well. Billy's first touch let him down, I'm afraid. And this is now Kilford. Well, suddenly Martinez could break Argyle's heart. Martinez! John Sheffield, miraculous save. Martinez on the ground. Well, that's why John Sheffield has been such an important member of this Argyle squad. Argyle may be lingering down in the danger zone, but he's still producing saves like that week in, week out. And there's the hero again. Martinez could have won it then, perhaps should have won it. Argyle free kick. Corazon fouled there by Paul Rogers. Argyle going to make a second change. Richard Logan's going to come on. Perhaps add a bit of height into that attacking half of the field. He scored against Wigan earlier this season, Richard Logan, and he'd love to score another this afternoon. Rowbottom then will come up to the field of play, and Richard Logan will push straight into attack. He's a defender, of course, but his height will be crucial at these set pieces. 5 minutes remaining. It's Martin Barlow. Barlow might have come off the wall. It's Ronnie Moshe! Could go anywhere. Miraculous save by Butler. How on earth did he keep that out? Well, it might have been fault for the second Argyle goal, but that time he was superb. It really did look like Argyle would score a third goal. And in the end, it's only a corner. Listen to this atmosphere as Barlow takes Argyle's 8th corner of the game. It's Mark Saunders. Martin Barlow will chip one into the penalty area. Collins! The comeback is complete. Simon Collins. And Home Park is a field of joy. 2-0 down. It looked like there'd been no hope for Plymouth. But Simon Collins sums up Argyle's never say die spirit. It's Collins' second goal of the season, Argyle's third of the game, and unbelievably it's Plymouth Argyle 3, Wigan Athletic 2. Scenes we didn't think we'd see only 40 minutes ago. But now it's up to Argyle to hold on to this lead. This is David Lee when the offside flag is up. And how important moments earlier was that save by John Sheffield. Ryan Martinez was through, could have won the game for Wigan, instead he produced a save, and he's going to be the unsung hero in this Argyle side if Argyle do hold on. Oh, Jean. Too much pace on the ball. Throw in. Well, Argyle fans deserve a game like this. They've had to endure a lot this season. But it's games like this that make you realise why you watch football week in, week out. Those poor Wigan fans, you've got to feel sorry for them. A long journey down, thought they had the game wrapped up. But no one will begrudge Argyle fans, in particular, this win. But let's not be premature, there's still a couple of minutes left. Steve Morgan in the battle there. Will it be an unhappy return to the home park for him? And Argyle will now just need to look at this second half performance and hope they can rub it off for the whole 90 minutes in future games. The flag is up for some reason. Still the flag is up. The referee hasn't seen the referee's assistant. And finally the flag is down. The referee lost his patience in the end. Well, let's throw the dice now for Wigan Athletic. Paul Rogers will come off and George Smeets will come on. Former Ajax youngster, broke his wrist in training last week, but he's wearing the plastic cast, which means he can carry on. He's got precisely a minute, plus any stoppage time. The referee decides to add on to make an impression. Here's Branch. Straight into the hands of the ever-reliable John Sheffield. Not mistaken, Collins' goal. Credit must go to Barlow for a superb cross. It's producing them all afternoon. And one of many Argyle heroes this afternoon. The ball's still in play, funnily enough. The flag will stay down. Collins will have to head it away. Martinez. Handball. Barlow. Carlo Corrison. He'll make play for time here on the touchline, the best place the ball can be at the moment. And they get a throw in. Time wasting of a legal kind. Do you like it? We're into stoppage time at the end of this game. It's up to the referee now how long we've got left remaining. Mark Saunders. Goal kick. Saunders shares a little joke with the referee's assistant before taking his position. Saunders' goal, of course, sparked off this comeback. Imagine the atmosphere if the referee blows his whistle with the score at 3-2. And lo and behold, imagine the atmosphere if the referee blows his whistle with the score at 3-3. Heathcote blasted away to the delight of these Argyle fans. Morgan. Richard Logan. Oljean. Free kick to Argyle, and Argyle will love that very much indeed. Barlow. Butler should waste no time. There it is! Argyle showing their fans that they're not going to go down with a fight. It looked bleak at half-time when Wigan went into a 2-0 lead. Ian Kilford and David Lee were the goals. But the second half was a completely different story, as Argyle fans gave their fans so to cheer about. Mark Saunders started the comeback 51 minutes into this game. Martin Barlow on 77 minutes made it 2-2. A lot of fans would have been satisfied with that. Not Argyle players though. And just minutes from time, Simon Collins headed the ball into the back of the net to give Argyle an amazing victory by 3-2. Wigan and their fans dejected. The Argyle players and their fans absolutely ecstatic. An incredible game here at Home Park. It's finished Plymouth Argyle 3, Wigan Athletic 2.